welcome, finally, welcome back to the Monstercast.
Wow.
Come to.
Yeah, true. Be grateful it wasn't epic loss. It was real loss. Welcome back to the Monster.
My ears.
Cast.
My
Welcome back to the
poor little
Monstercast, everybody.
ears. My
My
poor
balls
little
itch.
ears. They hurt.
It's been a while.
My balls itch.
It's been a while. I wonder why.
Your
Balls just want to come over there and scratch them.
Alright, guys. Today we're doing
Okay.
Air Island.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Air Island.
as
Oh no.
per usual, we are gonna go through it verse by
Buy a
verse.
tier list.
No.
No.
And
Wait, are we doing a tier list?
No.
Oh my gosh! Finally, we're not gonna do a tier list.
Did we do a tier list last? Oh wait, yes we did. Anyways.
We've been out of practice of doing it normally. It's gonna take some getting used to.
We didn't do a tier list because last time it was Peak Haven.
No, last time was Wobble. Oh wait, no, yeah, you're right.
See, maybe it's a good thing we didn't do a tier list for Haven because Arrow would have made us put everything in like SS tier.
Bro, Arrow still made us go through everything, and it took us a
I had to
billion
make-
hours.
Well, that's in the past now. We're moving forward. You can even say we're moving towards the
Yeah,
sky.
we're moving even further into
We're
the
moving
past.
upwards. We're moving
We're
upwards,
moving
guys.
literally to the first new island.
Huh. Oh,
Oh,
I get
I
it.
get it because like in like the very beginning of MSM, like when it was just Plant and Cold, Air Island was Leon's right. Air Island was technically the first new island.
Imagine your mascot of your game being an addition to the game, not even in the first update of the game.
Damn. Oh yeah, that's right. Pom Pom's debut was on Air Island.
Alright, and with that being said, guys, what is your opinion on Air Island Update 1?
It's
Hmm.
humble, but I like it. I hope no additional monsters would ruin the song.
Let the
The
foreshadowing
calm
begin.
before the
I really
storm.
like Air Island. Well, update 1, yeah, I love it.
Update 1, it's
The
decent.
There is a lot of percussion on Air Island, but overall, I think Air Island, I love it. It's really solid.
Yeah.
Alright, since we're here, I guess I want to talk about the percussion line before the additions, because just the Naturals percussion line is a really, really, really good percussion line. Everyone does their job, except Noggin. Noggin's just there. But,
Yeah, Noggin's a sample. It's horrible.
Jesus Christ. But everyone
Okay,
else is
we're
We're
like,
not talking.
does their job, comes in at the perfect times. Everyone has great rhythms. Penguin's good. Congo's good. T-Rog's good.
Drumpler's good.
Jumpler good. We love them. If I were to give a
Yeah,
special
it's pretty
shout out,
percussion heavy, but it's kind of peaceful.
it is.
The guy from Magical
I
Punch.
disagree. The percussion is good, but I feel like it's too much.
No, well, later, yeah, but now, no.
No, even then, like, because, like, you have Noggin, I mean, we don't even list them all. Like,
Okay.
it's so much, and then you have monsters like Quibble that are, like, very pleasant, and then just, like, 5 percussion monsters. I'm not saying it's bad, I'm just saying it's a lot.
I don't know about that. Because, like, if
Honestly,
first
with
one.
Wobots and Epic Wobots and even Rebro, I think the base roster is kind of
No,
still a
surprisingly, I don't have a problem with those monsters.
thing is about that is...
typical high score. Having a problem with the exact wrong monsters.
Brother. Okay, thing is about the percussion...
Sorry, I'm not a hater, Leon, unlike you.
True. Okay, thing is.
Sorry, we're not niches.
No one's gonna get that, but
I
yeah!
don't even think they know who that is.
No way, shout out to Nige.
Well, they will know who Nige is when we get to Earth Island.
True. Foreshadowing.
Spoiler.
Wink, wink.
Wink, wink, not
Why are you
judge.
spoiling
Favorite
her?
monster, Wink.
Okay, it might be a lot of percussion monsters, but they're very simple. Most of them are. So, I don't know if it's too much.
Yeah, again, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm
Yeah.
just saying, like, it's a lot because you have so much playing on top. You have T-Rox doing the whole thing. You got, like, Noggin basically doing the whole thing. You got Congo, Drumpler.
I think the most complex percussion is Scups, and even then, that part only plays for like one verse.
Are we gonna talk about Scups?
We're gonna talk.
Because we can get into why Scups is good.
Scups does.
I mean, Scups is in the intro.
No. Scups is gonna get his own little segment later on because he deserves it.
Alright, I'm down.
Oh boy,
Is it either because you love Scups or that you love Scups?
oh boy, we're gonna have a Scups carry section.
Yup.
Fuck Edamimi. Scups is where it's at.
Where did that come? Oh, sorry
Stop.
with the enemies already.
Something Dr. Mario GIF in chat. That'll be. I should just do it anytime. It'll be a counter to how many times he does it.
Just editor put a Dr. Mario on the screen.
Alright, that'll be the first of many.
All right. So I think we can all agree that Air Island's pretty good. As said first update.
Oh yeah,
Now,
I definitely agree.
all right. With that being said, let's move on to the first verse. So guys, what is your opinion on the intro verse?
Good.
It has a
Literally,
pretty unique Cybop, all things considered.
It's basically
It's a very wild introduction to Cybop.
it's
A lot of percussion immediately as well, but overall,
basically
Cybop
unchanged.
carries the intro.
Yeah.
I
Cybop
like
carries-
how Cybop is like so incomprehensible, but it's not like
Oh, yeah.
noise or like whatever.
Oh hey guys, you know what's good about Air? You know what's funny about Air Island's Cybop?
What?
This is the only verse it plays, and yet no one gets mad at it like Amber Bowhead.
It's true.
Honestly, you know what? Yeah, it's such a double standard, honestly. Bro, Cybop has been playing in the intro, only in the intro of Airline for years.
Actually, no,
one ever
Cybop plays
complains.
more notes than Bowhead. Bowhead only plays 10 notes.
I think the difference is that Monster like Bowhead had a lot more to live up to. Like, it was just Amber Island in general. But like Air Island, like no one I guess expected a lot. Yeah, Cybop is just really good.
Cybop is good, but it doesn't like become a great monster until it's do it with Toe Jammer.
Oh, Toe Jammer plays it
You
too?
mean like
Oh, yeah, it does.
literally immediately because Toe Jammer plays
Honestly, yeah, you're right. They do complement each other really well. Do what? Don't don't. Do what? Do 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 what? Yeah.
Da 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 dum.
Rap-up, 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 dry.
The hell is he singing?
I think the fact that no one has any problems ever with Cybop on Airline is all that needs to be said about why Cybop
I
Airline
mean,
works.
if we look at later Cybop playing at the
We're
beginning
not
is
talking about
unique.
later Cybops. We're talking about Air Cybops.
And yeah, Air Cybop playing at the beginning is unique.
Yeah, and handled really
You know,
well.
that's kind of true, because think about it. Earth Island, it's the outro monster. Gold Island, outro monster. Haven, outro monster. Space, outro monster.
Water
Trouble
and Pocket
Outro
are
Monster.
both in the exact middle of the song.
It always
would
becomes the
say with
outro
Haven.
monster after this. So this is the only time where it's an intro monster, so I guess that's cool.
Yeah, Cybop just does it all.
It has a
Cybop is that guy.
it has a very good
Yep,
good
it really is a Cybop guy.
Are we gonna address Quibble, or is that gonna get its own section? Because Quibble
later.
also does a lot for this island.
Later.
Quibble's
Alright, we're
legendary.
doing Quibble later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. But what we won't put later is Dipsters.
Oh yeah, Dipsters play in the freaking intro as well.
No. The Dipsters?
Guys, what's your
Yeah, the Dipsters play in the intro. They go, did it.
Yeah, and you know where I want the Dipsters to play?
Where do you want them to play, Leon?
The outro.
Leon, you're thinking way too ahead, which is really ironic for you.
No, it's not. He always does this.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you're right. Why should I be surprised Leon's doing this?
Why are we doing the
Well, I will,
Dipsters?
Hollow. What is there to
We
say
have, like-
about Dipsters in the intro?
We have like E-Rock, we have Kongle, I think we also have Noggin.
There are a ton of percussion. You know, maybe that's what my problem is. Too many percussion monsters play at once.
That's why I grouped them all together in the beginning.
Alright, that's
Oh.
fair.
I guess special shout out to Congo for being a real Congo drum, but whatever.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I mean, Congo does sound nice on the sound.
What I think of the Dipsters is that I don't like them in the intro because they just kind of steal away the spotlight from Cybop and Toe Jammer. But in the rest of the song, they're not that bad, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm indifferent, but I don't hate them.
Dipsters on this island, they alright.
They are just okay.
Yeah.
These are like one of the least offensive.
No, yeah,
dipsters.
they're not.
I guess they fit the tone of the song finally.
Yeah, dipsters don't really feel out of place on this island, I guess. Unlike other islands.
They're just like, they're kind of there, and that's it.
They get the dipsters on this island get good when we get to the last few parts of the song.
You know, with how high pitched everything is in Continent, maybe the dipsters would have been good on Continent.
Leon, I don't want to hear your sound. The sound
of
your
voice. Are you trying to kill us?
Oh, I know where you're going with that, Leon. You are not cooking.
You are not.
The funniest part is that if dipsters were on Continent, they'd probably fit because it takes 0 beds.
No, but what Leon's saying is that they would be even higher pitched, and it would be hell.
Oh God.
Leah moment for real.
That's where it's going with that.
We're gonna use the unused high-pitched notes for dipsters on Continent.
What do you mean unused? Yeah, Dave Kerr always intended dipsters to be on the island, even though dipsters weren't made until like what?
After
2016, 2015, I don't know.
The day right after Timpa released.
Damn.
Timpa released and then it all goes to hell.
Yup, pretty much. That being
okay. But we're not gonna talk about Timpa. What are we gonna talk about?
That being said, I think this is a pretty good intro. Not gonna lie, this is a good intro.
I think it's good. I think what makes the intro intentional, it's definitely Cybok and Quibble that make the intro.
And Toejammer. Can't forget.
Yeah, Toejammer too.
That being said, there's a lot of monsters here that we're gonna get to now that kind of do the same thing.
Honestly, for me, shout out to T-Rock.
We'll talk about T-Rocks in a minute, but for now, we're moving on to the next part, and now we're gonna have a lot of monsters that kind of do the same thing.
Oh boy!
And we're gonna talk right here. We're gonna talk about Tweedle, Mammoth, Riff, and the 2 Woboxes. So let's start with the least shit. Let's start with Mammoth.
I love Mammoth, dude. I love Mammoth so much on this island.
Mammoth? You mean the Deception single on Air Island?
No, we're talking about the hey yo.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey,
we're talking about the hey yo.
Liam, what are you referencing?
It's like
he's referencing.
I guess Mammoth's bomb could have worked on this island, but like I'm so glad they went with Hey Yo. It's so good. It's one of my favorite Mammoth tracks of all time.
It's so unique.
And so satisfying to listen to as well.
And it's really bassy too. Like you listen to this.
Yeah, exactly. There's so many things right with this Mammoth track.
Like this Mammoth track is so filling.
It is. You remove Mammoth from the song, yikes, 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 yikes.
It's the second Hey Yo that really does it for me.
Hey yo.
Yo.
Hey yo. Hey yo.
It has
like it's just.
It feels passionate.
Yeah, like it's such a fun track, hard to replicate too.
Who the hell voiced Mammoth?
The same person who always voices Mammoth.
It was Matt.
Monster him Matt. Basically.
Wow, Matt really does have a lot of passion with Mammoth.
Yeah, there's a reason Mammoth Mammoth is one of the titular monsters in the set.
Now,
the main mascots.
Mammoth, that's why Mammoth's the goat. The goat.
Mammoth with his titular yacht.
Honestly, I don't think there is a passionless monster on Air Island that isn't Wobox.
Bro, Wobox has everything passion, bro. What are you smoking?
Sure. Alright, Mammoth is a really good monster. Riff.
I mean, yeah, Riff, the boss of this monster, hard freaking carries.
Yep.
You think they boss for a... No, actually, Riff kind of just fits. Like, it's definitely a rock song.
Then,
even though it's not Earth.
It's a real guitar.
I heard this one YouTube comment describe Air Island as like a high school song, if that makes sense.
It does not.
Air Island in the High School Musical.
No.
Okay, I guess they were smoking something then.
I have no idea.
But like, just the melody, the rhythm,
I
dun, dun,
feel like
dun,
I feel like Hula
dun,
is
dun,
partially
dun, dun,
responsible for
and
that.
like, I guess we don't need to talk about individual tracks, but like the reverb it has is like super good as well, and like you can hear like how do you describe it, like when like fingers like swipe on like stringed instruments, like you can hear that as well.
Uh-huh.
Like
Are
you're
we
right
gonna
about it being
talk-
like authentic. It's just such a well-made track.
Are we gonna
and
talk
very
about the second and
appropriate.
third tracks, or are we saving that for the verses?
We're saving that for the verses.
Save it for the verses. Yeah.
Like we said, Airline would fall apart without Mammoth, but Airline falls apart without a riff
True.
as well.
Real, and it falls
Man,
apart really bad.
no, Air Island fucking crashes with Riff.
You would listen to
Without Riff.
Air Island as you're building it up. It's like, this is not it until you get Riff. And that,
Now, if only
It's definitely the debate is like how hard
only-
should a quad carry?
only certain other monsters know how to be loud correctly.
Riff is like, man, how do you... What
It's
do you-
that perfect middle ground. Like it's loud, but it's not loud.
It's
It's
intense.
loud, but it's not overbearing.
Because when it comes in after the intro, it's not like offensive. It's not like boisterous in your face. Like the transition works.
It's like in the right amount of intensity, because
Yes.
it's not too much, but it's not too little. It's just right.
Yeah. Like it definitely has. It's definitely impactful when it comes in. But yeah, it's not like destructive. Because it definitely is meant to be like a sudden impact that some songs will do.
It's
And they
crazy.
made it work.
It's crazy how it's like the big electric boisterous guitar, and then they put it in a chill song like this, and it works flawlessly.
Yeah, because it isn't
yeah,
doing
if
like
only,
crazy
if
electric.
Only, if only
It's
it
not
would
doing
work.
crazy electric guitar things. Like it doesn't
Only
go
would
ham
work.
until later when it's appropriate. Like it's probably just the kind of guitar they used as well.
Yeah, notice how like Riff's guitar in this part is like more so long note,
Yes.
or like it focuses on long note.
Done.
Yeah, I guess that's the thing too. It's not overstimulating. It's not overcomplicated. It does just enough.
It's basically a more interesting version of the castle bass.
Yeah, that's what it is. I knew that. Like I knew Riff was like doing the same thing as another monster, but it was the castle. You're right.
I mean, it makes sense. The castle's a bass, and Riff is a
Yeah.
guitar.
Yeah, that's why I put all 5 of these monsters together, because they all do the castle bass.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
People,
It's like
No,
the
yeah.
main rhythm.
rhythm.
Well, I guess we cannot transition to the actual loud monsters because we got Tweedle next.
All right, Tweedle. I don't like
Dun,
Tweedle on this
dun.
solid. I've never liked Tweedle. I don't like this Tweedle.
My God.
I didn't like this Tweedle at first
is
either,
trying to do
but I like it
something.
more now.
Yeah, I feel like Tweedle is trying to do something, but the song is like.
Good
I
melody.
feel like Tweedle's fits before you get Riff, but then when you do get Riff, Tweedle kind of just sticks out like a sore thumb.
What happens is
No.
good melody ruined by
Fine.
the multiple voices. The multiple voices just don't fit here.
Well, yeah, it definitely sounds worse like early on, but in a full song, I don't think it's that noticeable.
Somehow, when I slow
I
the
feel
song
like it's the
down,
same thing with Magpie and Cold, where it's like, yeah, the multiple voices, well, they don't clash, but like, yeah, it doesn't sound great.
they do
But in the
clash.
full song, you're not gonna notice
They
it.
do clash. The voices do clash.
Okay. Well, yeah,
They
even then,
clash,
is
but it's
Tweedle
Cold
the thing
Island,
you're
so
gonna
we-
pay attention to in that verse? Is it really?
Listen,
And like, it's still a good melody, like la 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 la.
I mean, it does what Claude does,
Like,
but higher.
It has passion. It's fun vocal.
It
I
w-
don't care.
it would be good. I would like it. It's like I would like
Oh
it.
well, you can get into what you dislike about it then, because I'm interested in hearing.
I love the melody. Da ma 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 da ma. Just taking the castle bass and making it more melodic. The problem is the multiple voices. Why on earth did we give it multiple voices? Because now it just clashes with itself. And in a song like this,
I mean,
in a very light song like this, very lightly atmospheric, clashing sticks out so much. It's the opposite of Cold Island.
I don't think I
Alright.
can really consider Air to be light, but I would consider Tweedle to be unfitting.
I would consider this first part of the song to be light. The later parts, no, but this part, yeah.
Well, now that you mentioned that up, I really see what you mean, and I'm glad you agree.
I mean, there
that
are heavier
it is a
monsters.
good melody, but yeah, I can understand more. I guess
There are heavier
you
monsters.
definitely
in that
notice
part.
it. Yeah, I guess that's my argument. You definitely notice it more when it's on its own, and I guess in the full song it isn't that bad. But like, I see what you mean, so that's fair.
I mean, there are heavier monsters in that first part, like T-Rox, Riff, even Mammoth.
But they don't clash. That's
Yeah, exactly.
I don't
feel
notice.
like
I don't
I
know
feel
the
like
chord
it's not
progression
really
of Air
like-
Island, so I can't really notice the clashing.
I don't think this is really like a light verse. It's a vibe. I don't know what vibe it is.
it's light.
It's
It's
a
chill.
medium size.
You have to really pay attention to the multiple voices, to see what's the culprit of the clashing.
It's like this one. It's just one of them. One single
I
voice.
think it's
Just
the
smell
lower
it in.
voice.
It's like what?
I think, yeah, that's right. There's one that's going like la 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 la, and then the deeper one I think goes la 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 la. I think that's how it goes.
I actually hear the clash more if I slow the song down. That's weird.
That's what I hear.
Anyways, Tweedle's not.
It might
not
also
good, not very
just
good.
be with. It might also just be with the tremolo, like la.
Did you just call that
Oh
tremolo?
yeah, I definitely hear.
Did you just call that tremolo?
Is
Bro,
it tremolo?
no, it's a vibrato.
Yeah, you're right. Actually, I mean, I still know what Liam's trying to point out, but yeah, it's not the right term.
This Tweedle not great, but not awful.
Yeah, Tweedle. Good melody, iffy performance.
I mean, hey, at least it's better than some big robot.
And
I
now
don't
we
know,
get
it's a
to
good
the
performance. It's just the clashing can be off-putting for some
now we
people.
get to the
All right,
storm.
All right, so Hollow, Rare Wobox or Epic Wobox?
I guess Rare Box is shit. Moving on.
All right,
Dude,
Arrow,
say
you're
why
the
shit.
red Wobox. You're the red robot. You can discuss about Rare Wobox.
Hi, Scar. I'm gonna need to borrow your Dr. Mario gif.
Okay, I guess that warranted a Dr. Mario gift.
Editor, send Dr. Mario. Put Dr. Mario gif on the screen, over like my face
Dear God.
for like a split second.
Well, I know what I have to draw now.
Okay, you can take it off now.
Okay.
Anyways, Rare Wobox on Air Island.
It's shit.
It's
Alright, I thought Arrow was going to
Wobox
give us
to me is
thoughts.
really weird because it's like overbearingly loud, but it doesn't. It's not like blaring on like Epic Wobox. It's just loud.
You know what it
It's
is?
filling, but in a bad way.
You know what it
It's
is?
Blair.
You know
No,
what it
guys,
is?
it's Blair.
You know, it's fucking Enchantling all over again. Just fuck.
No, Jailing is boisterous. Rare Wobox is not boisterous.
No, here's what I mean by this. It's that Rare Box, same deal as like the main problem with Sanctum. Just the fucking pacing on the monster is awful. Like it's too fast paced to work.
I definitely agree with that.
Yeah, it's definitely way faster than the other monsters in the verse.
In fact, I would
Which
say
makes it stand out.
it's actually worse than Enchantling, because at least Enchantling sounds decent on its own. This thing is just boring.
Yeah. This is a good.
I'm trying to. I can see what they're going for. Like,
all right, but
I don't think it's terrible, but I just think in the end of the day, how it came out, it leaves a lot to be desired, and it wasn't handled well.
At all.
Like I think what's more so boisterous for me would have been Epic Wobox on air.
Epic Box will talk
It
about that in a
isn't
minute.
too incomprehensible, but when you put it in a song, it just makes it worse.
Now compare that to everyone else.
It's really just that first part, just all those fast, frantic notes. It's too much.
It doesn't work.
But the later half isn't as bad. It's the more fun part. Air did a monster overflow. And that part's fine. It's really just that first part of its track, the main offender.
Mm-hmm. It's a bit.
Yeah.
Imagine.
Like I can see why people would like it and enjoy it.
If Air Island had like a reprise of this verse,
No.
and he was there, it probably would not be
No.
as bad.
There definitely is. There definitely was.
To
a
be
better way
honest,
to
same
handle
with
it, but
Epic Wobox.
Here's
I
the
should
thing.
probably try making a.
I
Epic
actually
Roblox, in
don't.
my opinion,
Air
is
remix.
definitely the better of the two.
I actually don't agree with that because I tried that. I tried making reprise and then adding the rare Roblox and it doesn't work still because guess what? Nothing else matches the pacing of rare Roblox. So it can't work
Yeah, that's
unless you
true.
make something match the pacing with it, and nothing matches the pacing with it, so it just doesn't work. Period.
I do agree with that.
And it's a bit like, well, at least you weren't this awful on cold.
Yeah,
then
sure. What
Air
happened
Epic
between
Roblox.
Cold and Air Island?
So,
Yeah, cold down Roblox. Goated. Love you.
Yeah, Cold War Roblox is actually really good. I think it's because of Deej.
you know,
Like
it's
Deej is
because take
already
a look
really
at Cold
fast
Island.
on Cold Island, so it complements Deej.
Take a look at Cold Island. Take a look at Deej or Epic Wolves or any of those. Look at their pacing. They're pretty fast paced. Rare Roblox, fast paced monster fits. Here, no.
Yeah, again with Cold War, like it knows when to fit the pacing and when to be itself, and which is like interesting.
What makes it unbearable is when you put it alongside Maw or Pom Pom or Tweedle, then it just straight up becomes noise. And that is just awful.
Oh yeah, Rare Roblox plays like 4 times in a row. That's actually really annoying,
Yeah.
especially with the complexity.
Okay, yeah. Then nah, that ain't it. That would get annoying fast.
It gets so old so quickly.
That is just not
Just
good.
like my
I'm sorry.
And it only gets worse with Epic Roblox because holy shit.
I think Epic's Roblox is easily the better of the two.
No.
No, it
I
fits the
have
pacing
no idea
better.
which one is the better of the two.
Well, I guess
Epic Roblox.
it does fit the pacing. But
Alright,
oh my
guys.
god, this sound font.
Alright, guys, I need someone to scream really quick.
Oh!
Yeah,
Yeah,
can a train just run by here really fast?
Oh my
Let me
gosh,
see if
just
I have
as
a
he
train
says that, a train
soundboard.
actually pulls up.
I have a train soundboard.
I actually like see a train pulling up right now.
Oh yeah, speaking of trains, what do you think of like the steam noises from Epic Roblox?
It's very. Epic Roblox tracks are at least always very like layered and elemental, which is what I appreciate about them. So it does have a lot of rhythm, which is like where it's like the dun. I mean, it's what we were talking about earlier with Riff, where it's like it comes in like abruptly, but like it works. Epic Roblox, it can definitely be seen why it wouldn't work, but I do like how the steam noises aren't just like random steam noises for the sake of steam noises. Like there's a rhythm to it, like dun and it, like it's done on a rhythm, so it's not just noise.
I would agree, except it also doesn't fit with the rest of the sound.
Screaming.
Because, yeah, it's just screaming. Like, such a intense sound like that doesn't work at all with this chillax song. It's too
Again,
much.
would probably work better in a reprise.
Nope, doesn't. Tried, doesn't.
I've heard it in a reprise. I think it works in a reprise.
I've tried it, doesn't work. Again,
I guess that's just taste then.
it probably is, but like the thing about it is like pacing wise, it does much better. But again, the sound font doesn't fit.
The sound font of what? Like the dun dun, like that
The
part.
scream, like the Steam shit fits. I like that. The scream
Oh,
doesn't.
so you're just saying the scream.
Yeah. Doesn't-
No, yeah, the scream. Like I can see why people were not a fan of like.
You
the
know what?
scream.
I feel like Air Epic Roblox would have been better if it's just the percussion on the Tweedleverse and then it does like the screaming in the outro.
I can see it working without the
monster in
scream.
the outro.
Anyway, you would see a pattern with what I would say.
Yeah, get ready for Liam to say the final verse until the final verse. Be ready to kill yourself.
Yeah, because I already mentioned 2 monsters I would have went to the final verse.
You know what? Rare Roblox would have actually been awesome in the final verse because that verse would have worked with it a lot better. So why?
I have to see it for myself. I was trying to imagine. I was going to bring that up. Like I guess it could work better, but I just don't know what it would do in the final verse.
Me neither, but who cares?
Fair enough.
It's and again, I have to mention up that Epic and Rare, when you put them with Riff, Pom Pom, Maw, Tweedle, it becomes noise. Those two verses that they play in are just completely destroyed by them.
I think Epic Wobok repeating 4 times in a row is less annoying than Rare Wobok.
I would agree with you too. I mean, again, I think Epic Wellbox is easily the better of the two.
To each their own.
Not by a wide margin.
Also,
Not by a
for me,
wide
Epic Wobok
margin.
is also, like, holy shit, it's much.
Because at least it has a comprehensible rhythm. It's more fun than Epic. Well, actually, no, I don't know. I really don't know with these two.
What were
The
they
Air
smoking?
Island Curse.
All right. So now we move on. Now we can talk about Pom Pom and Hula.
I like them.
Oh,
The OG call and
kind
response.
of like it.
The actual OG call and response.
I think I like Hula better than Pom Pom. Like, I
Why?
think Hula
Hula's
is
definitely
just
the
a
more
bit
fun of the
calmer than
two.
Pom Pom.
Hey, nada, hey, nada, hey, nada, oh.
Uh-oh. Hey? Oh. Oh, wait. Wrong island. Hey?
Hula's a fun seasonal, and it does what like seasonals, what Hollow says seasonals do, where it's like
Hula is
compliments
like
other
the
monsters
most
and
explicit
builds
seasonal
off
track ever.
other tracks. Like
Everyone,
I like
say,
Hula.
say it with me. Seasonal track.
Yeah,
TM.
sure, seasonal track.
Hula
guys.
is the
Seasonal
most
tracks.
seasonal. Hula is the most seasonal track of the seasonal tracks ever. Like, you definitely see what it's trying to expand upon.
Yeah,
It's
Seasonal
expanding
track.
upon Liam.
TM.
I think Hula and Pom Pom used to sound good, but as shit got added on, they got worse.
I can see that though. I can see why.
Mm.
I guess in the context of everything in this whole song, yeah, they really are just adding noise.
I can maybe see, but, like, I really don't think I could blame them.
Yeah, I can't blame them.
I mean,
either.
obviously, yeah, it's the fault of the later editions that they were planned for the start, you know.
It's sad that these two pretty decent monsters just got fucked over so badly.
Yeah,
Especially with Pom Pom being its debut island.
Oh my, that's true. This is the OG. Pom
oh,
Oh, yeah.
No, this is more of an oh no
Pom.
moment.
oh, my back.
What else is there to say about this verse? I guess we can bring up T-Rox now.
Were we going to talk about Ma, or is that going to get a section?
Later.
Alright, Ma's getting a section, guys. Let's go.
Yo, Mom's getting a unique section. That means it's good.
Oh, okay, guys.
Yeah.
Shout out to Okay, guys, I gotta say this right now. Shout out to T-Rox for being the first monster to change sound fonts.
No, T-Rock changes sound fonts. It's so shit now.
T-Rox is the worst. They changed the sound font. Air Island is the worst island in the game.
That's funny. This is a good
Yes,
T-Rox.
Alright.
4 unique
Alright,
tracks.
who wants to go into T-Rox?
4 unique tracks. 4 tracks that do everything they need to do. Nothing spectacular in my eyes. Nothing groundbreaking. But it carries. It does carry.
Oh yeah,
It's
that's
not
pretty
groundbreaking
I like
because
that
T-Rock
T-Rox.
is the ground.
It's really simple but really cool. And those T-Rox will alternate between 2 tracks. Like there's the dun dun tss, dun dun tss, and then there's a dun 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 tss. Like it alternates between those 2 tracks. It's simple, but it's really fun and effective. It makes the percussion line more interesting.
I was today years old when I realized Congo's drums have paint on them.
Really,
Cool.
Arrow?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so cool. I wonder who asked for that.
It's related to Air Island because Congo's on air. I just thought I'd say
Yeah,
that.
Leon, unlike bringing up Edamimi for the 50th time.
Yeah, Liam, you don't want to talk about bringing stuff up.
Burn, burn, burn.
Hey, we're gonna talk about the plunger later.
All right.
We're not plunging today, I'm afraid.
There.
Anyways.
Yes, we are.
That's
No, we're not.
about it.
Yes, we
You're
are.
bringing it up, we aren't.
All right.
But how are we gonna talk about if we won't plunger?
We're talking about scuffs. Okay, okay.
No, we're not. No,
okay,
we're not.
okay.
No, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not. We're saving that for later.
He doesn't
still.
even play in this verse.
No, Lean says we're talking about scuffs
I
later,
gotta
not
play
right
that the
now.
pom pom verse.
No, I don't think it does. No, it doesn't.
It does it, bro.
Bro, Leon's tweaking.
Yeah, you're right, Lean. It doesn't play there.
Alright,
I'm sorry.
moving on.
Buff.
Most things from this
Scuffs
verse.
does not play in this verse, I'm afraid.
Wait, Pango! Pango carries! Pango carries! Okay, moving
I was
on.
gonna bring it up. Pango carries.
Yo,
Pango
Mango,
carries.
that means that we can talk about it for like
The
10
guy.
minutes.
Are we gonna talk about Pango?
Nah.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll say. Alright, we're not talking about Pango yet.
We're gonna talk about Pango for 10 minutes.
Okay, listen. Pango, not T-Rex. Pango, Jumpler, Congo, these are percussion, that's it. Okay, moving on.
Oh, I guess
What
this
are
is
we
one of
moving
Pango's
on
less
to?
impressive
We are
islands.
moving on to Smoocho! Oh, wait. Yeah.
Oh,
Yo.
Wait, not Smoocho yet.
Everyone-
Not Smoocho yet. We have to
Everyone
talk
shut
about
up.
Flog.
Paulo's gonna say something.
No, we're gonna talk about Flog first, then we talk about Smoocho.
Oh, yeah, true. I like frog on the sound.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
What
It
the
does not. What does Flog sound like to you, Liam? Because it does not
What
sound
the
like that.
fuck?
Wow, wow,
Unremarkable.
wow, wow.
That's
Wow.
instead of
Wow.
Flog, Liam's MSM has Wario in it. Wah, 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 wah.
You know,
Wow.
Wario would probably make
Wario.
Air Island better.
Yeah, maybe if Wario was on Air Island, Liam would like it.
Wario replaces Tweedle on Air Island.
Wah, 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 wah. Wah, Wario. No, you know what would make Air Island good? If instead of Epic Wowox doing it, Epic Wowox was like, Wario time!
No. I got a better idea.
You pick.
Wario.
You
Waluigi.
This is
Someone
what's
needs
so
to make
special
that
about
edit now,
Monstercast.
replacing Epic Wowox with Wario time.
No, better idea.
At-
Replace
at
Pom-Pom and
King of
Hula with
Skill.
Wario and Waluigi. That would be amazing.
Oh, that would be fun, actually.
At,
Yeah, the Pom Pom and Hula are like Wario and Waluigi.
So true.
The
Alright, guys, let's hear
Nora
it.
Mario brothers.
Alright, now we get into Flog, and I think this might be the best Flog Island.
So
I
you're
like
saying
this
that
Flog.
Flog is overall unremarkable. No, Tribal Flog exists.
No, Primal Flog is
there's
better. No,
I mean, let's get
Miss.
into it. What makes this vlog so great?
It's a Flog that does a melody, which is huge.
I mean, yeah, I was gonna say it's a
Flog that
melodic
breaks
frog.
tradition.
Vlog.
Actually, no, I cannot even say that Flog breaks tradition because at this point, Flog only transitions on one island.
It is a very unique Flog, and I really dig it.
Flog would go on to do melodies sooner or later.
Like one more time.
Yeah, with Mimic.
True.
Oh my god, both times Flog does a melody, it has something to do with air.
That's true. Flog, okay. Performance-wise, it's a good Flog performance, but the melody is what really sets it in. Like, that's a really good melody. Dun, dun,
I mean,
dun,
we talked
dun,
about
dun,
it with Tweedle.
Dun, da da dun. Again, it's the same thing as Tweedle, but it fits Flog better because it doesn't clash.
It sounds good on vlog.
It does, it really does. And
Yeah, vlog just doesn't have that in-your-face loudness that Tweedle does.
And what makes it even better is that they gave it a seasonal track to go along with it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
ooh-ah!
I swear to God.
Seasonal track.
I guess this is our proper transition.
Wow.
The saddest part about Smoocho on this
Hey,
island is that
hey,
this is the last time I get to talk about Smoocho until continent. No.
Alright, Hollow, you better soak it in. You'll be our spokesperson.
Alright, let's
for
all mute for
Smoocho.
Hollow.
Alright. Make sure to deafen too so we don't hear it.
Okay, Arrow. I care, Hollow.
Bro.
I ask.
Arrow moment if I've ever heard an arrow moment. Smoochel on this island is beautifulness. I love Smoochel on this island. This is the first Smoochel, and it's probably like out of the adult Smoochel tracks is the weakest one, but that's okay because weakest doesn't mean jack in this case because it's still perfection. Bounces off Fog perfectly. The two voices go so well together. It's pleasing. It's beautiful. It's everything you want in a seasonal track. It does everything. Fits the tone of the song perfectly. It's got an amazing vocal performance. Blah blah blah. It's perfection. It's Smoochel. You know it is. I love Smoochel.
Pretty much.
Snore.
I always love this Smoochel track too. It's so effective.
Arrow! You can't call Air Smoochel bad!
I'm not calling it bad.
That's definitely my favorite part. Like, it could have just done bum 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 bum, but like it
No,
does
guys,
like that
you know
fast
what?
part.
Mammoth
Like,
should have. This is where Mammoth should have.
bum bum.
This is where Mammoth should have played Smoochel, then should have done Hey Yo.
No one cares, Lee.
It definitely sets a good impression of Smoochel too.
Dun 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 dun.
Yeah,
dun,
Guys, imagine the
dun,
MSM
dun, dun.
timeline where
That is a
Smoochel
really,
does Hey
really-
Yo.
That's a really good, like it switches up the rhythm.
Good
in that second
melody.
part.
It fits Air Island perfectly.
Like listen to
It's
the rhythm.
chill.
Dum 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 dum. Like I really like how it switches the rhythm when it does the dum.
That's
dum,
what I'm
dum.
saying. Like it switches up the rhythm. That's why it's so good.
It makes it interesting. It makes it dynamic. It's beautiful. It actually fits like a love theme well. We love it. It's amazing. Smoochel's goated. Goated.
Yeah, it really does fit in like the lighter verses because Smoochel is a light monster.
Are you saying it glows in the dark?
No, the different kind of like light as a feather.
Yeah, I'm saying that Smoochel has like a bill and it has strings on it.
I hate you, Leanne. I hate you.
Yeah, Leon, must you ruin all the things we hold dear?
That's Leon.
Yeah, Lean, go
I wouldn't have it any other way.
go smack yourself with a cast iron pot.
Well, you know what else has great rhythm and plays in this verse?
Rebro.
You know what, you're right, actually. Yeah, let's talk about Rebro.
I was
Honestly,
expecting this
Rebro
to
is not that bad, but maybe not the Smoochel verse. I guess I like it in the other verses though.
I was expecting him to say wolf
I can
ox.
see why they put certain monsters in this verse, and like they don't bother me at all. But I can see what Leon's saying. Like this is clearly supposed to be like a bridge between verses that doesn't have a lot going on.
I feel like I both see and not see with Rebro.
Cause like it definitely is meant to be like slower pace, but Rebro I guess helps keep the pacing going while not being too much. Cause it is cool.
In
Like,
theory.
it's like dun 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 dun. Like it fits the rhythm of Air Island.
I'm not sure if I like this track, to be honest. Like, I can't decide.
Yeah, Rebro is weird to talk about on this island.
Because, like, it does good, but is it that fitting? No one can really make up their mind.
I
Yeah,
like
it's
the
really not
Okay.
even divisive. It's just hard to make a decision on this Rebro.
Okay, I'll be like on it. Like the best part about making Rebro on Air Island
Wow. would
would be the last. I think it's like the last 3 to 4 notes in that verse before it's like the hype verse.
I just can't decide.
You
if
know what
I
I'm
like
talking
it.
about?
No.
I think no one ever really thinks about it because it's just like everyone always just excuses it because it's so good on Ethereal Island. So when it comes to talk about it on Air Island, it's like, oh shit, Rebro's on this island too?
It's kind of forgettable, not gonna lie.
It's.
That's
I think
definitely
it's not
the
that-
best way to put it. It's forgettable.
I mean, Rebo kind of got cucked by another monster that does heavy drums.
Mhm.
Oh, wait, I
is
think
that
it's
our
because
cue
it
to
actually
address it?
literally plays at the exact same verses as Whoop-Ox.
Alright, we're talking about common Wobox now.
Trash!
I like it. I like common Wobox on the side.
Alright, here's the scope. Before this island, like we talked about it on Cold, we talked about it on Haven, blah blah blah. I was always willing to give it the benefit of the doubt. From now on, no. From now on, we have nothing but absolute garbage Wobox tracks, and this is the first garbage Wobox track. And every time this piece of shit plays,
No.
ruins every single verse that it plays. Here, you have Roblox, gone. Verse, destroyed, doesn't exist, shit. So, overall, shit.
Yeah, literally ruins the entire point of the Smoochel verse.
It does.
Fun fact about Roblox.
I cannot even say that Wobok should have played the outro because it does play on the outro and it still sucked.
But Leon, don't you want monsters to play in the outro?
Did you guys know that the first part of air Roblox is the same as cold Roblox?
Yeah, they used the similar loop that they did for Cold Island, but like a higher
I
pitch.
can't believe they sampled cold
I mean, I
Wobok.
like the part at the end where it's like dun 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 dun. Like that part's fun.
No, it's not.
I wish I can comprehend it.
Yeah, I wish I
It's
could too.
comprehensible. Like it fits the dubstep thing that I was
what's funny?
What, Arrow?
Cold and air epic Roblox also have the same percussion.
Yeah, it's almost like they sampled it, because, oh my god, never said this before, but this track actually feels lazy to me. Like, just like, oh, we needed an air of fucking sample the old one. Done. Just shove it in the song.
I mean, they still made it work. Like, it doesn't sound
What do
that
you
bad.
mean it made it work?
Monstercast is literally the island where they sampled Yama.
Okay, Ram.
Bro, what do you mean this works? This doesn't work at all.
No, I'm a weirdo, and for some reason, I actually kind of like Wellbox in this verse, and I don't even think it sounds bad. The monster's like Smoochel.
Well, you're gonna be dying on that hill alone, because nobody here agrees with that.
No, I will be dying with many people on this hill.
This Willbox is trash. And it only gets worse as we go along.
I mean, I will say this. It definitely is. I think I just. No, whatever. It isn't my most preferred Willbox track. But, like, I do like it in the song.
I don't. This shit. It ruins everything. Moving on.
I like it better. I think it works in the outro as well.
Alright, next up, transition doesn't exist. Cool. So
Yeah, because Whoopbox. So Steward.
not good.
Oh hey, I got an achievement, Angry Birds.
Hey, oh, I thought you liked Wordos.
I like
I
Persona.
thought you liked the air Wordos.
I like Persona. Jesus Christ. Stuart. But before we get to Stuart, let's talk about Ma.
Alright, we finally get a mall section. Let's go.
And Ma
So Ma on Air Island is literally Potbelly on Firehaven.
Yeah.
I mean,
sour
they're both
note.
just
Sour note.
eyeless monsters.
Sour note. That's all. Sour note.
I like Maul, but yeah, I kind of gotta agree. This is a very weak Maul Island.
They're a sour note because their harmony is meant for a different chord progression.
I could probably see the melody and obviously fixing the sour note, working on something else. But for Maul, it just sounds so unenthusiastic.
That's so dead inside.
Like the I like that part. It's the like that doesn't sit well with me. I don't like that.
Me neither.
That's the main reason why I say I don't. It sounds unenthusiastic.
There's a.
It's
Maul
very
really
sad
is
that this
trying
is
to
not
be
a good showing
Nightmare.
for Maul.
This is a.
No, guys, what if we replace Ma with Nightmare?
Honestly, yeah, because at least that's the point of Nightmare. So it would have worked.
But not Ma.
You.
Ma is not the kind of.
Bro, that's
monster.
crazy. Nightmare can make why do I say Nightmare? Nightmare can make melodies like that work.
Broke has the FNAF brain rot for real.
Okay, yeah, true. That is my FNAF bias talking.
Wait till he's no one makes
Anything to talk about anything.
Personally, this isn't good.
Yeah, I have to agree with that. I'm a Maw enjoyer, but I have to agree with that.
I'd much rather prefer Ma on plant or cold. He's more like even.
I mean, those are just way. Those are just like some of
literally
Maw's
the
best
best
showings.
You know, it's
You
funny
can-
how on Cold Island that island's supposed to be harsh and unenthusiastic, yet Ma is super enthusiastic, and then it's the complete opposite on an island that needs to be enthusiastic.
It's like it's like Ma did so much for Plant and Cold Island, and this island it just got burnt out and lost all its voice potential.
Yep, and then
Same with Gold, honestly.
same
But I
with,
guess
I can see
Gold
what you're
more
saying with Gold,
usable 'cause
actually.
Gold is supposed to be a little bit
It's
more.
just Gold isn't as offensive to me.
yeah, Gold isn't
Yeah, Gold
as
is supposed
bad.
to be a bit more somber.
I mean, that's a completely different island. We're talking about Air Island, and yeah, Ma isn't good here,
It's,
unfortunately.
and now we can talk about Quibble at last.
Oh, let's go.
I
Quibble
think
carries.
I weirdly don't have a lot to say about Quibble.
One thing I will say, everyone says, "Oh, it's one of the best tracks of the MSM," and it's not. It's not that good. It's not as good as everyone says.
I
Well,
mean,
making
it
a
does what
second
it
and
needs to
third track
do
are
for Air
noise.
Island. The first track is like simple but really effective. It's peaceful. It's filling. It's very good.
It's castle based on piano. Let's go.
Done.
Yeah,
done.
first track is
done.
peak.
I
Second
think
track
it's just
is
that pianos sound really good.
yeah. First track is peak. Tweedle versus Quibble is peak. Pom Pom versus Quibble is peak. Intro Quibble is peak. But then you get to the second and third track, and it's like, what am I listening to?
What do
This
you
is
mean?
Cave Island
Come on,
Quibble.
dude, this is Ascension.
What do you
This is
mean?
literally Cave Island Quibble. Cave
No,
Island
it's
Quibble
not.
track is like so
Lee,
iconic,
it's
and
literally
then
just
it's
the
like
chorus of that verse. It's like dun 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 dun. It's
Yeah.
literally the same as riff. Dun, dun,
literally
dun,
Cave Island
dun,
Quibble.
dun.
Like even
It's
when
so
when you're
beautiful,
thinking
Liam.
about the
You are
chords.
you are not the spokesperson.
Bro. It's
What are
not
you
Bro,
freaking
Cave
smoking?
fair.
Quibble literally does chords in a second track too.
And
Yeah,
what?
it sounds good there too. What is your point?
Maybe Leon just doesn't like
Man.
chords.
Yeah,
I think
And you say that even though the first track of Quibble is chords too.
But it's iconic.
And so is the rest of the track.
I mean, let's try to understand this here. Like, yeah, it's a pretty fast. Like, it's doing what Rare Wobox was trying to do, but it works.
What, like, okay. It's supposed to be fast because we're speeding up. The song decides, you know what, it's time for pace change. That's why.
Yeah, it's a hype song.
It has a really good rhythm, and it has really good stuff going for it. My problem with it is that just, yeah, it drags on for too long, but I don't think that's Quibble's fault, really.
Oh yeah, we're definitely. Lee, if you want to hate on Air Island, we can just talk about how the outro drags.
Yeah, because a lot of certain monsters don't play in the outro. Oh wait, we forgot about the Colossi.
No one cares.
Well, if we can at least agree, Quibble is fucking great on this island. It
So they
doesn't
like
need to be the
Quibble?
best track in MSM. It does what it needs to do on this island.
Honestly, Quibble on Air Island is literally nothing compared to Riff in that verse.
Bro, they do the same
They
thing.
do the same thing, Liam.
Yeah,
You can't have one
Yeah,
without
but
the
Riff
other.
only
Because if
plays
you
in
get
like
rid
the
of
very
Quibble,
final
Riff
part
can't
of
carry.
the
Like they
outro.
need to be put with each other. I think Quibble does more than Riff, honestly, but Riff makes it better.
Riff literally plays at the very final part of the outro, and you realize how dead that these other parts that Riff didn't play is.
Well, yeah, no shit.
he literally plays in the entire outro. What are you talking about?
Literally,
No, there's.
Quibble.
It's in the. Wait. Yeah, no, that's right. Riff does not play in the part where the wordos say, "You can see me in the sky."
and that's
Riff
the
doesn't
only
play
part.
that part.
That's the only
But
part.
Oh.
Riff does play and take
That's
a
the only
step.
part in the outro that Riff doesn't play.
I don't
Alright.
understand what your argument is, Leon. They do the same thing.
Yeah. We
I
need to
think
talk about
they-
something else in this verse.
Riff.
Riff is good.
Yeah, we can talk about Riff. I mean, we're already getting there.
Wait, no, because it does the same thing as Quibble, it's bad!
Yeah, Riff sucks.
Yeah, true. We should have played in the outro.
Yeah, true. That one. That's why Liam hates the outro. Riff stops playing for that one part, and that's when Liam decided it was shit.
You know...
Riff stops playing for like 1 second, Lee, and just pisses his pants.
But I mean, I love me my electric guitars. Riff sounds so good. Like,
And then that's
It's
like
really
the da na
good.
na 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 na.
and then the part after that as well. Like when it starts doing like, I don't know how to describe it, but you know what it is.
It's like the da da na 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 na.
Yeah, that. Like it harmonizes with itself.
Like when it plays alongside Scups and does that like da na 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 na.
Yeah, when Scups plays in and it does that track. That part is super
that
good.
adds so much flavor and variety, and it's amazing and
It
caps out the
does.
song beautifully. Well, used to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, Earth
it
is
would
so
have been a
good, but
perfect
yeah.
end to the song.
Oh, I think.
Hey, I think we're done for this monster. Oh wait, we're Yostrich.
Oh my
Yostrich.
God,
Oh,
Yostrich
Yostrich.
in this out in the outro as well. We can talk about Yostrich.
Yostrich. Oh, I feel so bad for Yostrich.
Yeah, this is one part that I won't stand for. Yostrich got cucked, and I don't know why they thought it was a good
They
idea.
just do not understand Yostrich's purpose at all.
It's so bad now.
Like,
No, I think it still
Yostrich
sounds
is
good. It just
supposed
sounds
to
worse than it does in Vita.
Like it played because in Vita, I don't think Ma's track existed yet. So I was like, okay, Yostrich solo, let's go. Oh, not anymore.
Yeah.
Like, don't put it with
You
Pom
can
Pom.
tell.
Don't put it with Pom
Yostrich
Pom.
was-
Just don't put it with Pom Pom. They put it with Pom Pom. Now it's not good.
and then the outro gets extended. Cool. Oh, cool. Maybe Yostrich can loop there.
Nope.
Oh wait, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Yeah, I
It's
think
cut off.
for me personally, that is the biggest sin of Air Island, honestly. Not making Yostrich loop.
Oh,
It doesn't
Yostrich
ruin the
literally
anthem,
goes
because I still
low,
think it
and then
sounds
it gets
fine not
cut off.
looping. It just could have sounded so much better if it didn't loop. And because we were so used to it for that, it just really hit stung really bad.
God. I feel so bad for it. Like, it got such a
Yeah,
glorious
it's criminal what they
performance.
did to Yostrich.
It was so beautiful.
I think Bonnie is right. MSM sucks.
I mean, no one's gonna get that, bro.
We get it. That's all that matters.
Yeah, we should
Shout out.
have
shout
been
out
in
to-
another timeline.
All right. There's only one more monster to talk about before we get into the storm, and I'm excited for this one. Scups.
Oh yeah.
Oh, boy.
Oh, Scups.
Plunger him.
Stealth meme.
Yeah, that self meme though. Oh yeah, Stubbs is goaded.
Points
Stubbs
at
is
you.
like Stubbs is by far the most complex percussion on Air Island that isn't like
Pango.
uncomprehensible.
This is like one of the most interesting, dynamic, rhythmically delicious tracks in the entire game.
And it's just suction cups.
And it's just suction cup. It's so unique. It's
It's
so interesting. I love it to death. I'm low-key complimenting giving this legendary tier. Like, it's so different from anything
I
else
think
in the
it
game.
warrants it because like I've been listening to it in my head, like as we've been talking about it, and it's like, yeah, this can't go
dog
unnoticed.
whining next to me.
Okay, let's take a vote. Do we think Scups on Air Island deserves legendary tier? I say yes.
I say yes.
Yeah.
Da-na, na. Yeah.
That's 4 votes for yes.
I don't know why it needed a fanfare, but sure, I'll take it.
It's because Scups deserves a fanfare.
Yeah, true.
Congratulations to the plunger.
All right.
Yeah! Congratulations to
The
me!
first ever good plunger.
All right, now for the storm. Okay,
Oh no.
so I guess we gotta do a little bit of like preheating.
Man just left.
It's time for a little bit of preheating. So, the Wordos were added to the game. They extended the song by a lot. I think it was like
And it makes it drag and blah blah blah. Lyrics.
bro.
Plunger. Your mom.
Aaron knows what's up.
Okay, I guess I should start. Okay. First of all, I don't think extending the song was that bad of an idea. It just they extended it too much. Like I would have done, okay, like how it was before, just make that whole section loop only once and then we're good there. Okay? Okay. That being said,
And then add a reprise to the first verse,
No.
of course.
no. All right.
Maybe the reason why Hollow doesn't like Rare Wobok and Epic Wobok in the reprise of the first verse is because Hollow doesn't like the reprise of the first verse.
I mean, it doesn't really reprise well. It's like I want a done deal type thing. That being said, my problem is the instrumental line because oh my god, is it so boring? Like And even the creators themselves probably agree with this, because if you listen to like Season of Love trailers, they added like Rebro and Scubs to like the "You Can't See Me in the
If
Sky"
the
part.
creators agree with this, then why didn't they add Epic Wobox and the Colossal to the outro?
Good question. I don't know. I don't care. So
Because I feel like they're probably different people working on different things. Because I'm pretty sure it was who, like Tom, who added all this stuff. I don't know.
who knows? I don't care.
Tom would have made the outro good. Let's be real.
My goat.
Okay, so I guess we can start with the fact that the castle base stops playing, so it becomes
That
really
is so
empty.
stupid.
on!
Why would they make the
Hey!
castle not play here?
Wait, the castle doesn't play.
No, then it just gets really empty.
Editor.
Arrow, I literally, like, biologically, whatever it is, I, like, objectively have a harder time hearing bass notes than the average person.
Editor.
You have normal ass hearing. How do you not hear the bass?
Editor. Put the
No
Dr. Mario
castle
face.
base? Not the way God intended.
Editor. Put the Dr. Mario face on all of our faces for a split second. I'll tell you when to take it off.
We've all united to Dr. Mario face.
Was
Okay,
this
take it off
not
now.
us or Dr. Mario's?
Okay, take it off now. How was
Child,
that,
anyway,
fellas?
so like the castle base stops playing, becomes really, really empty. Things like Rebro should keep going because Rebro can add lots of variation, but it doesn't. And then Scubs.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah, honestly, yeah, that was a chance for Rebro to make a name for itself on this island.
exactly.
Like, it would have stood out more.
Like you could have added other percussion monsters instead of just T-Rox. It's a mess. It's such a big mess. And like Quibble and
Missed opportunities is what it is.
Quibble and Riff going for so long gets so old really quickly.
It does.
There's so many monsters that could have been added to the outro.
And the last thing to talk about is the Wordos themselves.
Okay, guys. I think I should say it right now. Actually, wait, guys. Before we talk about the worlds, I think I should say this right now.
Uh-oh.
They should have made
What?
Dipsters playing the outro.
I mean, that honestly would have been better than what we have now.
That's what literally I'm saying.
Yeah, I had to pull a Leon for a second. I had to go inside and turn off my brain.
Okay, so the Wordos. Biggest controversy of all time. Here's what I say. It's kind of not great. I love that You Can't See Me in the Sky, and that's it.
But Hollow, you love the Wordos.
I love that You Can't See Me in the Sky, and that's it.
I think the reason that part is so great is because I see what they're going for with like the main melody the Wordos have, where it's like, what's one I could say? They say that we are monsters, but I don't really care. My problem, and even with the You Can See Me in the Sky part, is that there's just so much silence left after it. Like, you think, like, when Persona came out, it's like, oh, the other Wordle will fill in that dead air. And it's like, no, it's just like 4 to 6 seconds of just nothing.
It's really awkward.
Yeah, it is really awkward. And not the good kind of awkward, but I don't really think there is a good kind of
Yeah, it
awkward.
feels like that every single Wordo has like a distinct flaw. Like every single group of Wordos.
The extinction.
Bro. Okay. So
Because, like, I like the Wordos. I just don't like the dead air that they leave
Alright,
behind when
I'm
they
gonna
stop
take
singing.
this step by step. I'm gonna start with Stuart's part. And it's
Alright, we
ju-
should do that.
And it's just like what Drew said. Like, they say that we are monsters, but I don't really care. But that pause in the between just leaves so much to be had. And Stewart
Yeah.
on this island, personally, I'm actually not a huge fan of, but more so later parts of the song. Like, here, it's serviceable, but it's nothing to write home about. But it gets worse when you get to, like, Pom Pom and Hula and Ma and Ostrich and that part. Because, oh my god, do these guys not do it well at all with Pom Pom and shit. It becomes super noisy, and when you add Robux to it, it just falls apart. completely.
What if you remove Pom Pom but keep Hula?
Does it? You still have Yostretch. You still
I
have
don't think
Maw.
that changes anything.
Yeah, it doesn't change anything. Like it still doesn't work.
They picked all the wrong monsters to play at the end.
They should have picked like Rare Wobox, Epic Wobox, the Colossal,
But no.
the Dipsters.
You know, it really says something when
Whoa,
Dipsters.
oh my god.
Really says something when Dipsters are one of the least offensive additions to a song.
We're really talking about this, and I'm just playing Angry Birds Space.
As you should.
Arrow never takes this seriously.
Who the fuck asked?
Yeah, one day. No, the day will never come where we ask Arrow if he's playing Angry Birds.
Okay. Then Persona comes in. Personally, I like Persona way better. But it's the same.
I can see why.
It's the same issues that Stuart have. Just really awkward. Doesn't pair well with the others. The You Can't See Me in the Sky track. Beautiful, gorgeous, perfection, amazing, harmonized beautifully. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Then the last part, and Stuart just completely goes off in his performance. Clashes.
Yeah,
God,
you know
happened?
what? These
I always
words
think
make me want
intentional,
to take a
though.
chance and take a step and take a leap of faith.
If it intentional or not, it doesn't make it good because this is Air Island, not Cold Island, and clashing just sticks out horribly.
I guess Cold Island, the freaking nightmare to talk about because of all those
Alright, well, what about the Can't You Feel It? What about that part?
in the,
That little part, not enough to save it for me. I still would rather have it without.
It's alright.
No, I'm just saying, like, does that part also clash, or is it fine?
No, that part doesn't clash.
Oh, okay. It's fine.
No, I feel like for me it's specifically Faith with Stewart that clashes.
Yeah, I can see why, like, take a leap of faith with me.
He's not like that. It's like, take a leap of faith with me.
No, Persona, like, plays it perfectly, but Stewart goes more off. He's like, take a step and take a chance and take a leap of faith with me.
It's very noisy, nasally too, and that just doesn't sound good.
And the worst part is like, it's intentional, because, like, Stewart, he's, like, supposed to be this silly, lighthearted guy.
He does it.
Somehow the more intense song has a better Stewart.
Guys, everyone shut up. The forklift is making the final ethereal Quad Island.
We knew that already, Arrow.
Who asked?
Yeah, I'm with Leon on this one. Who asked?
Arrow's
Who asked
taking
for
a
you
lot
to
of L's.
exist?
Bro, Arrow's taking a lot of L's today.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be.
I was gonna say, yeah, I think that just goes with, like, it's like the fundamental idea of Stewart supposed to being, because, like, he represents Matt, so, like, he has, like, characteristics of Matt, and just putting that together with Air Island, it probably was one of those things where, like, it fundamentally wasn't going to work, but they did it anyway just because it's what they wanted to do for the monster.
And it
I
does
feel
work.
like it could work. Like Air
Because, like,
Island is
Stewart,
Air
if you
Island
think
is
it's good or not, it still at least has personality. Because it's representing Matt. And we love Matt.
Hell yeah.
True.
I can't believe Matt voiced both Mama and Stewart.
True.
I mean,
You know, maybe the Matt word
there was
could
a
have been like a
vision. We
deep
can at least say that.
There was a vision. There was an attempt.
There was an attempt. It just didn't stick the landing, which is really ironic. I mean, there are people who like it. I like it, but I am also smart enough to recognize that there are serious flaws here.
I mean,
Very
I'm
big
not
flaws.
a fan of the wordos and concept in general.
Okay, now let's
Oh yeah, if you just don't like the world's concept in general, yeah, you're probably just not gonna like it anyway.
Alright, now let's get deep into why the structure change doesn't work.
I'm done.
It's because
Let's do
it's so empty. Like, why did they remove the base?
Leon's voice sounds so funny when he's screaming.
I kind of intentionally put a hollow tone to my screen.
Yeah, we're getting a look at live Leon Rage right now. Play the soundboard.
Bro. Alright. my biggest problem with this structure change is that it's just too long. That's it. It's just too long.
Yeah, you touched on it earlier, but yeah, I see the vision. It's too long.
Like it should have been, and yes, I really do mean it should have been like it would only loop once, and then Bortles would go like, um, they they say that we are monsters, and then Persona responds with her stuff, and then you have like the scuffs come in, and then immediately into the "You Can See Me in the Sky," and then wrap up the song and no more. That's as far as that you should realistically go with that, because otherwise you get what we got, just long, boring, drags out.
Yep. And
Yeah,
that
breaks
kills
the
the song
pace
for
that the
me.
song originally
Well,
set up.
Okay, no, there's a lot of things that killed Air Island for me. Almost like every single verse is responsible for the contribution of Air Island just being killed.
All right,
Air Island.
It's like I don't think the song is that butchered, but like it's like it's almost as if Air Island is like a freaking album where it's just two songs in the same island.
I mean, you could make it work.
They just added the wrong thing to like nearly every verse.
Here's okay. I guess we're talking about the full song now, but here's my thing. First part, way too much for what's trying not to be way too much, and second part, way too little for what's trying to be too much.
You know what? I think that is the perfect way to describe it, honestly.
Same.
I could not have said it any better myself.
And overall, all right, I'll
We need to talk about what Pango carries.
Pango carries, Pango carries, Pango carries. Okay.
Like generally, I didn't get to touch on it earlier. Like I want to say, like Pango's track is like really good on this island. It's like like I'm probably not doing it justice, but like it's genuinely a really good Pango track, and we're obligated to talk about Pango carries.
Based. Okay.
All right, editor, put up the
And I
Pango
don't think we
carries.
didn't really get to like go on. I mean, because like we talked about Yostrich like in a context now. So like I guess we can't really say like why the track was good to begin with.
Well, it was good because it got its.
I mean, do we
moment
want to
shine.
touch on Yostrich or
Okay.
are we just over that bridge?
All right, I'll
I
talk
thought
about
we
it
already
real
talked
quick.
about it.
Because I feel like we should have explained, or maybe I just remember.
I
in your
mean-
No,
mind.
we should explain why Yostrich was good.
Okay, here's what happened. It
Because
got
it
its own
was
solo.
good.
It was a really beautiful vocal performance. Got a gorgeous melody. It got its own time to
Yes.
shine. It didn't overstay its welcome. Perfect. And then they put it in the wrong part. They made it loop really weird, and it clashes with rhythmically with Persona and Stewart. Not and it just ruined and Willbox exists. So yeah. Okay. Now.
All right, I'm satisfied.
Now full song.
Yeah, we get it.
As
All right.
like I said
As
before,
expected.
too much at the
Holy shit, this song got butchered.
All right, as I said before, too much in the beginning, too little in the end. And now I'm gonna get into the nitty gritty. 20 is the percentage of this song that I enjoy. 20%, because the intro is 10
We're
seconds
gonna
long,
see.
and
The
that
next sound's
You
gonna be
Can't See
below
Me
20.
in the Sky is 10 seconds long. So take it together as 20 seconds. This is a 2
Oh,
minute
boy.
song. This song is 2 minutes. I enjoy 20 seconds of that song.
Legit, I think the only part that's not like really butchered is like
Yeah, Lee, you never even shared the parts that you like about Air Island.
All right,
it's
guys.
it's hard to describe, but it's between the Wobox verse and it's between Wobox and Wobox.
Huh.
You're making this very confusing, Liam.
Between Wobox and Wobox. I'm just thinking of like the couch meme, but it's just Liam and a bunch of Woboxes behind him.
It's the dead space between Wobox and Wobox. Like that part I like. The quibble riff.
They
Oh, I know
say
what you mean. I know
that-
what you mean. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Yeah.
I wish I could enjoy this song, but I can't. It's just so noisy in the beginning and too boring at the
hollow.
end.
Oh, hollow.
I mean, that's why we have customization, because MSM is the game.
Yay!
Alright.
Volume
Oh.
sliders and mute buttons. My favorite.
Yay.
So
Slider
true.
and mute.
All right. Shout out to the volume slider for existing,
True. But like,
and
We are
then
taking
a
this as a
certain
full
person does
song.
not like it. Cough, cough.
listen.
Oh,
Cough.
Plunger him.
Cough.
We all know who he's calling out here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plunger him.
Self meme.
Arrow really is catching L's today.
Alright, here's what I think.
I'm just mentally preparing for the next Monstercast, bro.
Oh, true.
Yeah, by being me, huh?
You don't sound mentally prepared. Oh yeah, true. Yeah. Oh, I get it now. I get it.
Okay. I would forgive this song if it wasn't for the Woboxes. Like, I could forgive everything with the second half. But oh my god, the Woboxes just destroyed this song so awfully. Like, it's unlistenable to me now. Just straight up unlistenable. I can't enjoy it at all.
I agree.
The first time
I
I like
mean-
some.
No, I can't say that. This is safe for next Monstercast.
the only time Hollow and Leon will agree on anything in their lives ever.
The only
Dig it
time
in.
Hollow and I would agree on something that is unlistenable.
And I will say that the saddest part is it didn't have to be this way. We didn't need Wobox. We didn't need Wordos. We didn't need.
We could have all the noisy monsters in the outro.
Yeah, I don't think it's terrible, but like I really do have to agree. Like the song just has so much noise and stuff going on. Like when I was replaying MSM on Steam, like I was vibing to Air Island, but that was only because I had like 4 monsters like unmuted.
God.
We have 4
Imagine
monsters.
having less than 8 monsters unmuted.
Like there is good stuff to be noticed here, but like Air Island just has a lot going on, which just means there's a lot holding it back.
It completely and totally lost itself. It completely fucked over its tone, its pacing, its transitions. It's a hot mess.
Wouldn't it be funny if this was Dave's least favorite natural island from the get-go?
I wouldn't be well. Okay, from the get go, no, absolutely not. Air Island, the original Air Island, still holds up.
I probably would have said that it's water.
Water? How dare you?
No, water has a lot of qualities. We'll get into water when it comes around.
I can't wait for water. But anyways,
Same.
so all in all, like I'm thinking about this. I enjoyed 20 seconds of this 2-minute song. I can't call it good. I just can't. This
Yeah, no, it's
Oh, we're
bad.
at this part now?
Yeah.
Bad. That's nasty.
There's
All right, I'm gonna give my rating, and it's like, I always knew that like people, we could talk about it with people, with other people, we had friends and stuff. It's like I always knew that there were people who didn't like this island. And it's like, oh yeah, that's your opinion, whatever, I respect it. But actually being able to talk about Air Island with people in a, I guess, as rational as you could call this shit way, but like
Yeah, I'm
actually
in
being able,
the
being able to listen and hear out people and like even get to see, it's been really eye-opening to me because like even like there's things I like and dislike about Air Island. So like, well, I personally still do like Air Island and I'm not frustrated by it. Like I have to agree that this island probably isn't good. So for the purpose of Monstercast, I'll have to unfortunately give it bad.
Arrow. You're
It just messed so many things up.
Arrow. You're the last
Jesus
one.
Christ, I got a
And
freaking...
yeah, I can't give it good because if you give a song Air Island good, then it sets a bad precedent because Air Island does things that you shouldn't be doing in songs. So to say that's good is setting a bad example for what
We
other
already
songs should be
kind of
doing.
backed
So like,
into a corner with Amber Island.
it's like, okay, Liam, but it's like,
All right.
yeah, I mean, I'm already saying like calling it good is saying that the bad decisions it does is good, and it's about the principle, not about the song.
Leon has
So,
kind of a
so,
point
yeah.
there, because like now, since we did Amber Island, I've been thinking, is this song genuinely worse than Amber Island?
Yes.
And yeah, Air is just far worse than Amber.
Amber
did not
You can
hesitate.
say like, oh, I don't like that they did this stuff with this monster on Amber Island, but at least everything on Amber Island works, and the monster it's consistent.
It's Amber's, I guess you can call it serviceable on a good day.
Amber achieved its vision. It did everything it wanted to
That
do.
is perfectly how I would just. Okay, here's how I would describe it.
Good-
Amber,
good,
this
good-
Amber's like, this they didn't
good,
really do what I
um,
wanted with this
freaking,
one. No, wait, what'd you say?
good sentence, high score.
It was like,
I was to
this
say it.
isn't the best choice for this monster type deal with Amber. With Air, this isn't the best choice for this song. That's the difference. And
True.
And
Again, 'cause with Amber, it's like you may not agree with what Amber became, but at least it accomplished what it wanted to be.
Air did not.
Even if it could have been more.
Air
Island achieved what it was destined to be, and then as things got added to it, it lost sight of that original vision.
It lost itself, and oh my god.
It feels like it became the opposite of what it's supposed to be.
And again, while I don't hate the stuff that got added to it, there were still mistakes made that can't go unpunished.
Mistakes were made. Boxes were boxed.
Yep, I think that's the best way to describe this island. Mistakes were made.
Yeah.
Mistakes were made.
It sucks, man. I like Air Island, but yeah, we can't call an island that does this many mistakes good. It just sets a bad precedent.
It's like if we were to call this island good, we'd pretty much be calling Noise good.
Yeah.
I mean, I would call Psychic good.
God damn it, Leanne!
We'll get into that later down the line. And later as in...
Second next, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, later as in literally the next Monstercast.
We're teasing the next Monstercast for you guys.
On the next Monstercast.
On the next Monstercast.
Because Psychic does deserve the hype.
Alright, on the next Monstercast, Hollow loses his shit, Leanne goes batshit insane, and Arrow drinks everyone's tears.
What do you mean? I would not be crying, I'm afraid.
Leanne's gonna find a way.
I scored just...
I'm gonna have a great time. Yeah, true, Leanne. Me and Arrow are not dreading this like Hollow is, but Leanne will somehow manage to make me and Arrow.
And then Leanne mentions enemy for the millionth time.
No, it'll actually be warranted. For once, it'll be warranted.
You're still gonna Dr. Mario gif, aren't you?
Yep.
All right, I guess this warrants a Dr. Mario gif.
All right, editor, put a Dr. Mario gif on Ice School's face.
All right, so
matter
overall,
matter of fact, invert it. Invert it.
Oh, true. All right, so overall... Oh, wait. Sorry. Okay, now. Okay, so overall... Yeah, this island's not good. We're not giving it the good rating. No way, not in a million years.
Sad Mr. Krabs face.
Yeah. But it's not like one of those cases where it's like, oh, it's just shit island. It's like, no, this island had something going for it, and then it just got ruined.
It was good, now it's
And I hate to say it, but that's just the truth.
Yeah, it's trash, but it doesn't mean it's always trash.
It wasn't always bad.
Air Island took one for the team. It showed you what not to do with a song.
Yeah.
Where did it start?
Woolbox?
It started in 2012.
I mean, I still think Woolbox was good when it came out.
No.
I wasn't there for it, but I think Woolbox sounds good where it plays, but we already covered that. Who cares?
Oh, this opens my eyes so much. Also, High Star. Woolbox is good.
Okay, Woolbox doesn't do anything that, it doesn't do what Yostrich does, where it was something amazing, and then they just they literally cooked it.
Yeah, you're right. It was just
and
shit
it doesn't
from the very
need dead
beginning.
freaking space.
It's just shit.
Because Woolbox is because the dead space that Woolbox left is good, except for the outro.
Bro, whatever, man.
Arrow run.
Alright, Arrow, run the outro.
Okay, Bad Island, let's move on.
Arrow, run the outro.
Alright. Thank you for watching the video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel and the channels featured in this video. I still need that talk show, please.
He's so desperate for it.
Please, come on. Please. Anyways, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Goodbye, people. See you on the next one.
Oh, wow. I guess we're just...
We get to talk about good Bowhead.